use that much this year?
Haven't had much need of it yet.
Looks like we got ourselves a bad man right here.
When you said you were talking about, amplifying women, but also amplifying the indigenous characters in this story, what care and research went into making sure that you, while they're the antagonists in chapter 1, that you were, also portraying them with the dignity and respect from that community?
Well, you have to understand, yeah, you could start because there's a big battle right up front. But also before that battle starts, you also see Indian on Indian, violence, which is a direct result of us having created, so the Indians have to now go different directions and end up being in territory they never had to hunt before. But what I do is, I start with the big battle, and then a lot of people go, oh, here we go. The Indians are the quote-unquote bad guys. The Indians are sick of us, and they're putting up this town, and they can't get across the river anymore. So what we do is what historically we have Westerns that always have towns. I wanted to make a Western where there was no town, where we went in and disrupted not only the land, but the culture that had been there for thousands of years. And what happens is you're seeing a moment of probably 20 years of boiling over with people keep coming into their territory and killing game and doing things, and they just wipe it out. But that's what happened in America. These towns were wiped out, they came back. They're wiped out, they came back, and I'm interested in that kind of movie. And what we see in the end is they were fighting for their family and their way of life. Because I believe when they're authentic, they're very scary, and because there's no law to arbitrate your problems, and so that sets up a whole opportunities to create real drama. The other thing is if you invest in behavior, you realize the people back then aren't any different than us today, and so they want to fall in love. They want to take care of their children. They want to do a lot of things. And so you lean in, and suddenly you realize these people aren't any different than me. There's just no cars. There's just no maps. There's no refrigeration. And you go and you see how they got along. I believe in that, but you have to be authentic in order for it to entertain me.
I'd just like to have a drink tonight with someone that knows how to act.
And do you think that, given however chapter 1 and 2 do, will that affect your approach to chapters 3 and 4?
No, I just will tell the story. I believe that these will work as a whole, and that they'll work for a long time, not just your opening weekend. Mm-hmm. Because when sometimes we're always craving, got a billion channels, but we're craving for something to watch that speaks to us. Mm-hmm. That's what I need to do, is make a movie that speaks to you.